Achievement here, and I am coming on here and explaining my journey on why I became a VTuber. In these past few months, I've come to realize that VTubing has been such a blessing to me, my community, and just my overall mental health. Being a VTuber has genuinely made me so happy. I no longer have to worry about my looks. I can be carefree. I don't have to put on makeup. I don't have to put on pants. It's great. I have much more confidence having my face cam off on streams, and I can truly be myself this way. I can also be more creative on how I approach certain things and truly focus on just being me while letting my personality shine. I have done so many things that I've been wanting to do on stream that having a face cam held me back. I like to call VTubing a good in-between from having a face cam and not having one. Having the VTuber model there is a placeholder when you don't have a face cam. I think that is just a major plus for me, because when I don't have a face cam on, I am so much more confident in doing voices and saying certain things and just being on stream. I no longer have people coming into chat and being like, oh, you look tired today. Just little things like that I no longer have to worry about, because I have my model there standing in for me instead of a face cam. One of the first VTubers I stumbled upon was Buff Pup. They are a pup who was buff. As time went on, they became such a big inspiration for me. Through them, I learned to let myself shine by truly being just my authentic self, being silly and goofy and just being me on camera. Buff also taught me that it's okay if you don't fit into certain boxes, and that is hard to find on Twitch sometimes. People will always like you for you. To no one's surprise, there are some downfalls to VTubing, like there is with basically everything. I was not expecting the amount of terminology I would have to learn just to understand the VTubing space. Plus, there's an abundance of tech issues that can also happen, because with VTubing, you have, in my case, I have OBS open, I have VTube Studio open, I have a program called t.i.t.s open. I have so many things open and running at the same time that if something breaks, it more likely than not breaks the other thing, because I have all these programs open just to have my VTuber model on screen. Also, the money that plays into the fact of becoming a VTuber is a huge, I wouldn't say an issue, but it's definitely a big part of being a VTuber model, because there's so many artists and then you have to commission all of these artists. Those types of things, like commissions, can definitely tally up over time. So please do not spend all your money in one place. Definitely pace yourself on getting things done, like overlays, your model. There's a lot of free resources. The money and the tech issues I was not expecting when it came to becoming a VTuber. But please don't let that deter you from becoming a VTuber. Something I found useful and would recommend for others is to make your character or persona in Pit Crew. But this will help you with the general vibe or aesthetic of your character. Plus, it's a great reference you could share to artists when it comes time to making your actual model. Something else, and it is totally my own opinion, is to do research and find an artist who you truly believe will bring your character to life. I spent, I want to say, a few months scouring the internet before I found someone to make this model that I'm using now. Before I made the jump to commission the artist, I sat on the idea for months, and I just wanted to make sure that this was truly what I wanted to do and truly something that could push my content beyond what I was doing already. You might as well take the extra time to be sure than to spend all that money and not be happy with the final result. Becoming a VTuber has been such a fun and exciting journey. I'm very proud of myself for going down this route. VTubing has given me a sense of belonging on Twitch and uniqueness that I've never known before, and I think that is so cool. Like, there's so many different styles of VTubing out there on Twitch, on YouTube, on Twitter, TikTok, all of it. It's so cool to see all the different types of VTubers that there are on the internet. I personally feel like I finally belong somewhere because of the VTubing space. And I didn't become a VTuber for the quote-unquote instant fame. I became one to be more me. Thank you for listening, and I hope this video helped clear the air on a couple things.